Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. So, you cannot do it. In fact, you're gonna fail. You're not gonna get to that destination that you're trying to get to. You're not gonna be successful. I don't like what you're doing. How many times have you heard this in your mind or in your ears, or had someone saying this to you? How many times has the word failure or you cannot do it come into your mind? How many times have you been trying to deal with something and you just think that you can't get through it? You think that there's no way out. I want to tell you about when I've been in that situation and how many times it happens to me. In fact, it happens to all of us. It happens all the time. I remember when I first started studying my master's degree in Middlesex University. I was really enthusiastic and I was so determined to get that degree. I loved studying and I wanted to learn and change and grow and improve myself. But I couldn't afford to do it. And I knew that paying for that degree was gonna kill me, and I knew that it was gonna be really, really hard for me to survive working full-time and studying also. So, to study at Middlesex University, in the first year, everything was great. I was really engaged, I was really focused on getting a distinction, I was really into studying and reading. I wanted to be the bright star in the class. But you know what? Life took its toll. Life's obstacles hit me. I ended up getting married, which was really unexpected. It just happened. I just ended up getting married in my first year of university, and then I got pregnant. And I was thinking to myself, how on earth am I gonna manage all of this? Like working full time, I just got married, I got pregnant, I'm struggling to pay for my university, and I'm struggling to manage everything. So I started to feel like complete overwhelming anxiety all the time. You know when your heart's beating so much, you can't sleep, you can't focus, you don't know how you're gonna get through the day. Well, I was in the middle of doing my research thesis, and I found myself laying in a hospital bed. I had my computer in front of me, and I had to finish my 15,000 word thesis, and I just couldn't get into it. I just had an ectopic pregnancy. I just got married. I was working full time and it was too much. It was killing me. But you know what was in the back of my mind the whole time? I was laying in that hospital bed, struggling financially, struggling emotionally and physically. You know what was in my mind? I will do this. I can do this, and I'm gonna do this. I wanted to show everybody else around me that I wasn't a failure and that I wasn't gonna give up and I wasn't gonna quit. Because most people around you will want you to fail. They will not want you to be successful. A lot of people are happy when you're going through difficult times. You've got to wake up and make a decision that you are going to be successful and that you are going to do whatever it takes to get there. I was sitting in my hospital bed writing my research thesis. I was studying left, right, and center. And physically and emotionally, I was gone. I was exhausted. I was tired. I couldn't do it anymore. There reached a point when I couldn't afford to pay the final installments of my university degree. It was so hard to work full time, be married, run a house, just getting over an ectopic pregnancy, and pay for my university tuition. I was just like, what the hell am I going through? Like, everything is too much. Do you know something that I also had to do? I had to make a sacrifice. I had a Mercedes-Benz E-Class 250, beautiful car. It was wow. It was the perfect car that I'd always wanted. And I knew that to survive my 2 years of university, I had to make a sacrifice. I had to sell my car. I sold my Mercedes-Benz car to pay for part of my tuition fees. And you know, there was always obstacles throughout those 2 years of studying. It never got any easier. And I was always thinking, is this just me? Is this my life? Is my life always full of obstacles? But then I was thinking, actually, who needs a Mercedes-Benz? I can drive any car. I can buy my Mini Cooper that I bought. I bought a Mini Cooper and I still have it to this day because I'm so proud of that car. That car is a symbol of my success of finishing my degree. The point of this video and me sharing my story with you is not that you can go study, you can buy a Mercedes-Benz, you can buy a Mini Cooper or whatever. No, the point of this story is that we're always going to have obstacles in life. There's always going to be something in front of you that stops you from going on the journey that you want to go on. There's always going to be something that tries to get in your way, that tries to tear you down emotionally and physically. How many of you have got sick and really struggled to get through that? Or your mother or father have passed away, or something's happened to you that's been a real life-changing event and it's really changed the course of your life. Sometimes you might be made redundant, you might lose your job, you might get sick, you might have a car accident, something can happen to you. It will change the course of your life. But what we've got to do during those hard, adverse times, when we're sitting in that moment, when we just cannot breathe, our chest is so tight and we cannot breathe. We've got to be able to bounce back in adversity. We've got to be optimistic at all times. If you're without a job right now and you don't know what's going on in your life, you've got something in your life that you want to achieve. You hate your current job. You work for a horrible boss and you want to quit your job. Perhaps you want to start your own company, or you want to do something different in life. You want to travel the world. You need to sit down with one of these. Now this is a pen, as you can see. You need to get your pen and paper and get everything down what you want to do. You need to write what you're working towards, first of all. You need to understand your vision. Your vision is what you see your life to be, what it is that you want to achieve. When you see your vision, write it down on paper. Where do you see yourself in the next 1 to 5 years? What do you want to work towards? Then look at your mission. Your mission is, how am I going to get there? What do I have to do to get to that vision? For example, I've just set up a new company. So far, 6 months into the business, and I'm offering services, coaching and mentoring, helping people to change their mindset, helping organizations to thrive and have better teams, to help organizations have a happy workplace culture. Now, my mission and vision is that I will be able to do this on a global basis. But I've got to do a hell lot of work. I've got to sit day and night working, making content, making things that help me deliver the message to organizations. I've got to send emails all day. I've got to follow up on invoicing for clients that I work with. I've got to follow up with them and invoice them. What I mean is, guys, it's not going to be easy. It never is easy. Whatever you've got going on right now in your life, stop what you're doing. Get your pen and paper and ask yourself, am I being the better version of myself? Am I striving towards my goals? Am I working towards my vision? And if I'm not, what do I need to do? What do I need to change? Keyword, change. You might need to change something. You might need to do more of something. You might need to become more resilient mentally. You might need to get to the gym and start doing exercise to boost those happy endorphins in hard times and to release stress. Think about what you need to do to achieve your vision and do your mission. Write it on paper. Start today. Start working towards the life that you want to live. Start working towards being the better version of yourself. Start market mapping your way to securing that new job. Don't sit at home and wait for the opportunity to come to you. Go out there and knock on all the doors. Do the work. Work the hours. Stay up late at night to work if you have to. Get over those obstacles and do what it takes. And do not give up until you get there. And every time you reach one of your goals, set milestones. Every time you reach one of your milestones, tick it off. Give yourself a reward whenever you achieve that milestone. And keep going, guys, because remember, life is not an easy roller coaster ride. It's always going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. There's always going to be things that stop you or stand in your way. That's what makes life fun. So remember to go out there, shine, and be the better version of yourself. Thank you for watching this video. Have a beautiful day, guys, and take care.